I thought about adoption for a while. I wasn't able to have children. For a long time, I didn't think that was God's plan for me, so I tried to work within the community in other ways with nonprofits. But I started looking into adoption because I had so much love to give, and there were so many children who needed love. But I had people in my life, friends who care about me. They said, how are you gonna do that as a single parent with a child? How are you gonna do that? And so there are all these doubts that I finally let go of. I let it go because people have been raising kids for generations. Single parents have been raising kids for generations. And I found my boys on the Heart Gallery for Pinellas, Pasco, and that's how it began. It was really an evolution for me, though, accepting that I can do this. It's okay to have a non-traditional shift. It's okay to be a single parent, that I can do it. And it's beautiful. It's really my life now, and I can't see it any other way. My only regret in this process is not adopting sooner. During the pandemic, I adopted 3 boys. They're now ages 3, 4, and 5, and this is the greatest time of my life. I've never been happier. They bring me so much joy. My oldest child, who had a rough time of it, I'm his ninth home. So, it took some time to have him know that I'm gonna be with him forever. I had to say, Mom, I'm your mommy, I'm gonna be with you forever. There was a time he asked me a few months ago, is a car going to come pick me up and take me somewhere else to sleep? Because that's what he knows. So trying to give my kids normalcy, that is my purpose in life. The youngest told me just last week, he looked at me, he said, Mommy, you're my best friend. And those moments just melt your heart. Another time, my middle child said, Mommy, I want to be strong like you. And as a single mom, that is so powerful because as we don't have a dad in the house, it's just me, and I try to provide everything for them. So to get that feedback from them, to hear that from them, and to know that we're clicking and this is our home, not my home, to see that transition and to see our family grow, there's been no happier moment in my life than right now. Every day revolves around them. And I know some psychiatrists you can read, I've done the research where they say, oh, you shouldn't have your life shouldn't revolve around your children, but that feels good for me. Everything I do, every decision I make, work, personal, has to revolve around them. People know when they ask me to go somewhere, they're like, do you and the boys want to come? They know to include my boys. For a long time, they'd say, are we going back to your house? Are we gonna get in your pool? Can we get in your van? And even just get something as simple as that. No, it's our house. It's our van. But I wanted them to know that it's ours. This is our house. This is our house, our furniture, our pool. But it took several months, like at least 11 months for them to finally say our neighborhood, because they'd been moved around or they'd known that it wasn't forever. We all hear that word forever family, forever homes. But what I had to say to my boys is, I'm your mommy forever. You're gonna be with me forever. It really means something. I understand now why that word is used so much, because before what they knew was a temporary status and people coming in and out of their lives. Initially, I was looking at the Pinellas Pasco Heart Gallery for Gulf Coast Jewish Family Community Services every day. And my boys were initially matched with another family. It didn't work out. So that was another loss for them, something else that was traumatic for them. But for me, seeing that they were available, I immediately called, and I've been fighting for my boys ever since, because as a single mom, I knew I had to fight for them to show that I could take care of 3 boys. The best part about having my 3 boys is knowing that they're mine, that they are my boys. And I'll look at them when they go to sleep at night, and I'll look at them, these are my boys. And they're so much proud. They'll say, we're Riggins, we're the Riggins family. They say it with such pride, and knowing that they're my boys and my responsibility to nurture and raise and love, that's filled a place in my heart that I just didn't even know was there. And it's just, it's hard to even put words. I can't even find the words to describe how much joy it brings me. It just feels right to know that they're mine. When I think about advice, if you're considering adopting or even fostering, silence those doubters, because people will tell you, oh, but that's gonna be hard. Everything is hard. Everything in life is hard, but you can overcome it. And I will say this, I'm thankful to the agencies that are involved. They will make it easier for you. The support, weekly support from all of the agencies, even now, there was guidance and wisdom that I was given that I use even now. And the other advice that I'm reminded of because I was such an independent person. I want to do it myself. Accept the help when friends ask you, when friends and family and neighbors offer to bring the meal or offer to watch the kids. Accept that help, because it really, it makes I think it makes my boys' lives richer. But you need that break too. Accept the help that is offered to you. It really does take a village. I owe everything to the Heart Gallery of Pinellas, Pasco, Lutheran Services Florida, Eckerd Connects, because I wouldn't have my family without those agencies, without them working with me, guiding me, accepting me as someone who could be matched with these children. They were always there. I could call and ask a question, and they were so supportive with guidance and wisdom. I owe everything to them, and I would not have my family without their help and their wisdom along the way.